And welcome back to Houston Live. 20 years ago, the Houston Dynamo played their inaugural season in Houston and really made a splash, winning 2 back-to-back MLS Cup Championships.
I mean, that was an incredible time. And now to help honor those 2006 and 2007 wins, the Houston Dynamo FC have launched their archive kit, honoring the legacy of the team and, of course, the city of Houston. Joining us now with more on the new kit and the special events planned for this Saturday's championship celebration night, Dynamo legends and current executives Pat Onstad and Wade Barrett. Welcome to the show, y'all. I know you're on the executive team now, but, I mean, back in the day, 2006, I was telling you during the commercial break, we were looking at this archive footage, and it really is incredible. Take us back to that time 20 years ago, because for a lot of Houstonians, this was their first exposure to soccer.
This was black and white film you were looking at, right? Yeah, it was black and white, exactly, exactly. It was a while ago, but it was a group of guys that came from San Jose, and we got relocated here at the same time. So you had this group of, 24, 25 guys that had moved at the same time, so it really brought the team together. It was a good season, a lot of fun.
When you look at these, I mean, these moments, there's Ryan Ching, of course, on the screen. How electrifying was the feeling?
That particular shot that you just put there was Brian scoring 7 seconds after New England scored against us in MLS Cup. Really felt like one goal was going to win that game, but they scored. Taylor Twellman ran the full length of the pitch to celebrate with their little bit of fans, and then we scored from the kickoff. And then, of course, Pat, as you'll see in one of those clips, Pat makes the save. He made hundreds of saves that season, but that's the one that everybody remembers of saving the penalty and us going through winning our first cup.
Wow.
Where is this being played? Sorry, because it's not.
Well, this looks like the second one. This one's at RFK Stadium in D.C.
Okay.
The one before, the first one we won in 06 that we're celebrating was in Dallas. So we had a sea of orange fans there that had driven up from Houston. It was pretty incredible. We had a chance to celebrate with our fans, and that's another guy, Dwayne De Rosario, who's. That's his little shake and bake when it's a celebration. That's his trademark. It's trademark. So
he's in town.
I think I have to pay him for that. Actually, saying that on live TV. So
well, and Wade, you were the captain of the team back then.
I mean, Pat and I were. Yes, I was the captain.
You're
of the
a
team,
modest guy.
He is the captain.
What I will say is that our head coach Dominic Kinnear put the team together. It was an experienced group of leaders on the team. It wasn't just Pat and myself kind of leading the group. We had other kind of veteran guys that knew what it took to win. Guys like Craig Weibel, Brian Mullen, Alejandro Moreno, Brian Ching, Brad Davis, Dwayne De Rosario, Ricardo Clark, Eddie Robinson. Like this was a group of leaders on the team, and I think we knew how to keep each other accountable. And yeah, like Pat said, when we moved here, it really brought the team closer together, and we kind of through that period of time, took those steps towards the championship. It was a special time to be here.
And 20 years later, you're still here. You're still part of the organization. Like, what's kept you, maybe not in Houston, but like part of this team?
Needed a job.
The check, the cash.
Well, Pat and I also spent time away from the team, but significant amount of time with the team, as players. I was a coach. Pat then, pursued multiple things. I won't speak to all those things, but then, we've kind of come back to the club to try to carry that forward. Yeah. I mean, I think we both feel a lot of ownership over those first couple stars on the jersey and the team itself. I feel, connection and history with the group. So it's been exciting to come back in a new role and to try to carry all those things into what we're doing today.
Well, you guys, I'll tell you, you've done a great job. And as fans, I don't want to speak for you, but we live not far from the stadium. We hear those games when we're not there. We try to go to the games as often as we can. Yep. Diesel has been patiently waiting.
Yes, very patient.
You can come on in, Diesel. The 20-year look back. Hi, Diesel. How are you? Oh, Diesel has a very special box here, Brandon.
Diesel's got a great package for you guys. You got to check out what's inside.
So this is the archive kit, I understand, right? And this is 20 years, basically celebrating 20 years of this Dynamo legacy. And this kit is already available, is that right?
That launched this morning, and I would say, yes, it is a throwback to Dynamo history, but it's also a throwback to soccer in Houston. We talked about the first pro soccer game that took place in the Astrodome. Was in 1967. Does anybody know who played in the first pro match in the Astrodome?
Ooh. Wasn't it an England team?
That's That's amazing.
Wasn't it England?
I'm blown away.
Yeah,
It
good
was
for you.
Real Madrid versus
That's right.
West Ham.
Wow.
Played in the first game in the Astrodome, which might have been the first indoor game ever played. And then the Stars, Houston Stars, then played regular games in the Astrodome from 1967.
Okay.
And I'm getting a sense of, or sort of a nod to the Astrodome in this jersey.
That's exactly right. You're seeing it right there.
That's the pattern from looking up
the
above into.
ceiling.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the ceiling of the Astrodome.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
You know, I think this is so cool that you have, not only honored the team, but the city of Houston, because truly, I did not understand that the Astrodome had played really such a critical role in opening people's minds to this sport.
Yeah.
Diesel agrees, right?
Yeah. There were 33,000 folks in that in the stadium for that first game.
Wow.
And then, Dynamo came here. We played at University of Houston at Robertson Stadium.
In the old stadium.
Yeah,
Yep.
old
Yeah.
concrete stadium, which was an amazing place to play. Maybe not a great place to locker room out of, but was a great stadium. And then, of course, we've evolved into Shell Energy Stadium. It's a, it's a beautiful new stadium.
beautiful.
Which is a great home, right by our home.
And that new renovation, that East Club, can't recommend it enough. Okay, in our final minute, talk to us a little bit about how fans can get their hands on this new kit, because it's available now. People can get them customized. And then Saturday, the game against the LA Galaxy. This is like the special celebration game, is that right?
I'll let Wade talk about how you can get these jerseys.
Okay.
I just go down the hallway and tell the crew manager,
This is
hey,
what I need.
I won't,
Yeah.
Onstad on the back. But it's a big game for us this weekend. I mean, the team is doing extraordinarily well. So it's a chance for us, if all results go right and we win, we could actually jump to the top of the table. But LA Galaxy has a little bit of historical significance with our team. So it's a pretty big rivalry, but it'll be a nice night. We'll have the team come on the field at halftime, and it'll be nice to see these guys recognized.
It's going to be a great, great match. Well, guys, thank you so much. Pat and Wade, there's the info on your screen, by the way. We really appreciate the fact that you would stop by. Diesel, it's good to see you, bud.
Thank you so much.
And this is group hug. We will wear these proudly, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Yeah.
More info,
Thanks,
by the
y'all.
way, is on our website, HoustonLife.tv. We'll link all of the, all the chances and the special events y'all are doing on Saturday night.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thanks again.